See my face and understand its irrelevance. Hear my words and try to find opinion among them. However, appreciate my breath, my cadence. Understand it best serves you to know. This is the source of your understanding. To breathe is the most invaluable gift we have of pleasure, of understanding. Within the breath of every person in the common era is a deep aggression, an aggression rooted in the dichotomy that is the automobile. A beautiful invention, yes, but it has been exploited. This is a crime in the most widespread sense, a crime of exploitation against all perceivable persons, and here its mouthpiece touting the protocols of freedom. However, this is and has been, since the formal application of this sense, a tricky subject. Under these protocols, rampant capitalism chokes, it devours, it manipulates, and everything from the pride of nationalism to the threat of unnecessary bloodshed, to the trivialization of all concepts perceivable. Yes, it is our ability to scrutinize, which means to judge, to determine this from that. What is good, what is bad, what is beneficial, what is deplorable, what is detrimental. And we cannot take this for granted. It is the essence of inalienable freedom, the essence of social autonomy. Let us scrutinize this. The prescription of emotional states, those determined by the funding of gross automated exploitation. Gross automated exploitation. And what does this mean? Well, in a free, privileged, aware society, it is the concept of warfare. It is the cause for guilt, where guilt may not locally be placed. The time it takes for guilt to be located, complacency and the attitude of has already delivered us from the consequences. Very unnecessary. We should be aware of this. Gross automation. Don't be confused. I, of course, refer to the automobile industry. Some of our government leaders, they present themselves in front of an international arena to represent us. But from a place of ignorance, they are embarrassing. Their reign is an embarrassment. We are not half as weak. Yes, I ask you to be conscious of your own breath, its cadence, and what kind of light it sheds upon your understanding when presented by any of these leaders, regardless of form or representation or party or anything for that matter, whatever. And keep this in mind during any time of the day, for this is a time of immediate action. It's simple. It's a dilemma we have all faced, quite regularly at that. But don't have a car? Well, your quality of life has been stifled. You are now far less desirable, far less able. And this, in a most monstrous sense, applies to the car owner in the same token. I'm not making this video to incite any action beyond this simple idea. I call for the objective regulation of the automobile. I call for an organization to which we can bring our defunct automobiles for transformation. Transformation into the means for social improvement. This is not radical. This is not a sacrifice. or delusion of grandeur, or a waste, or a hipster agenda. It is what we owe the future of intelligent free thought. If you are wondering what the most clear-headed among us are doing, it is fighting for the initiation of that very mechanism. The election of one of the most embarrassing, and beyond that, egregious figureheads to the status of President of the United States, a man who falls short of the mental clarity of most citizens, is nothing more than a taunt, an incitation. Yes, but we may be able to tolerate the current destruction of this land by the terrible industry. Yes, we can tolerate it. See how far it goes. That sounds like a great plan, and especially under the guidance of a Donald Trump. But even so, who takes the reins once we are done being tolerant, once we have given in to complacency one too many times? Is this our legacy? It's disgusting. And in case you haven't found out, it's time to know your enemy. The automobile.